In this video, I will show you how to send money from Canada to India through Remitly. So Remitly is a service that helps you transfer money across the world really easily, and they also have some great rates and very low fees, lower than your traditional banks. Now what you want to do is either download the Remitly app on your phone or open up your browser and go to remitly.com. Then once you're in the Remitly website, in the top right, make sure that it says Canada right here, because this is your sending country. Then in the bottom right here, you can pick another country. So right here, it says send money to, and you want to go and click right here and just search for India in the list right here. And then once you have selected Canada and India, you will see that right here. So here you will already see the conversion rate. So 1 Canadian dollar is 61.8 Indian rupees. So on your first transfer, you won't pay any transaction fees, which is another great feature of Remitly. So in order to get started, you can simply click send now right here. Now if you don't have an account yet, you will be prompted to create an account. If you do already have an account, you may just be able to sign in directly here, and that is what I will do. Now if you are just creating an account, it's very simple. Enter your email address, password, and then confirm your password. And then you have already created your account. Now I already have one, so I'll just click on sign in. Now once you are actually signed into your account, you will see something like this. Now for you, if you haven't made any transfers yet, you won't see your previous recipients, but what you can do is click new recipient right here. Now as you can see, the countries have been reset, so you may need to choose the correct countries here again. So for me it says the Netherlands right here, since I'm in the Netherlands. However, for you this should say Canada. However, if it doesn't say Canada right here for you, what you can do is click welcome in the top right, then go to settings. And then here in profile information, if you did this correctly, it should say a Canadian address right here. However, if it doesn't say a Canadian address right here, just click on edit and change this to a Canadian address so that your location will actually be set to Canada. So then once you have set it to Canada, click on new recipient here. And then for the receiving country, here you want to change it to India. Now in order to do this, scroll to the bottom of the page and where it says send money to, from the list, just search for India. And it is right here, and go and click on it. So then it should say the Canadian flag here and the Indian flag here. Now what we are going to do first in order to send the money from Canada to India is select how much we would actually like to send. So you can either choose it in terms of Canadian dollars or in terms of Indian rupees. So say you want the person to receive 2,000 Indian rupees, then you can see how many Canadian dollars you need to pay in the top right here. Now you can see usually for this transfer there would be about €2 fee or about 2 Canadian dollars. However, you get a fee discount of the entire fee because on your first transfer you don't pay any fees. So then click on continue right here. Now we need to start filling in some information. So first off, the delivery method. How would you like the money to be delivered? So you can choose a bank deposit, a UPI or a cash pickup. Now the option I will pick is bank deposit, but of course you can also pick one of these other ones. Now if you chose a bank deposit, next up you need to choose your recipient bank. These are some popular banks in India. However, if they are using a different bank, you can click choose another bank and then you will see pretty much every single bank in India. Now for this example, I will just select the Axis Bank right here. Now what we are going to do is enter their account number in order to actually have them receive the money. Then click on continue. Now next up we need to enter our recipient's name. So this information should match the name on your recipient's bank account. So enter their first and their last name. So then after adding in their name, click continue. And now what we are going to do is optionally add the recipient's mobile number. So then you can choose if you would like them to text your recipient with transfer updates, but if you don't want it, you can simply click on skip. Now you want to choose the reason for sending, so they are required by law to collect this information. So select one of the options you see right here. For this example, I will just select savings and family support and click continue. Now what we are going to do is select our own payment method. So for me, these two options are available, debit or credit card or ideal. For you, there may be very different options here, but you can simply pay with card or bank account usually. So I will select add new card. And now what you want to do next is add your payment details, so your card number, etc. Then after you add in your payment details right here, click on next. Then there is only one step left, which is to review all the details and if they are correct, to confirm the transfer. Then after you confirm it, the money will be delivered to the person in India. So now you know how to send money from Canada to India through Remitly. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.